Writers and filmmakers both spend a significant amount of time understanding how to build effective hooks. An opener, whether before or during the title sequence, is essential for attracting the attention of the viewer. Let's take a look at the top 10 best superhero opening scenes. Before we get further, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified by our latest videos. Alright, let's get to it. At number 10, Destiny Still Arrives. Avengers Infinity War. How do you represent the Mad Titan's full savagery? In just a few minutes, how can you establish this person as a force to be reckoned with? The Russo brothers designed a simple yet effective solution. Have him massacre the Asgardians, torment Thor, and beat the heck out of Hulk. We were left fearing for Thanos' forthcoming battle with the Avengers due to the incredible spectacular effects and a fantastic portrayal from Josh Brolin. At number 9, A Beautiful Lie. Batman vs. Superman: Dawn of Justice. You've probably seen some variant of the Wayne family death at least 3 times if you enjoy comic books, movies, or television. Therefore, when Ben Affleck was chosen to play the Dark Knight, no one asked or anticipated that they would see it again. The tragedy served as the prelude to Batman vs. Superman: Dawn of Justice, which was directed by Zack Snyder. Few people were able to see this film's opening without crying because of its gorgeous cinematography, one word of speech, and fantastic Hans Zimmer score. At number 8, The Bank Heist: The Dark Knight. The opening sequence portrays a gang of clown-masked Joker goons stealing money from a bank that belongs to Gotham's criminal lords. As they begin to take each other out, the henchmen have been directed to individually assassinate a different member. That's classic Joker. So is making sure they all die so he can keep the money. It's fascinating to watch a bank heist, especially when the thieves rapidly turn on one another. However, the surprise in which Joker removes his disguise elevates the action to a superb villain introduction. Number 7, The Comedian's Demise. Watchmen. For a Watchmen adaptation, a lot of alternate US history has to be covered. Fortunately, Zack Snyder and his crew were able to extract and portray it on this opening scene. The news story that the comedian watches reveals a portion of the status of the world today, but a completely severe beating from an unidentified attacker ends his evening. The fight is distinctively Snyder, and the slow-motion view of the recognizable button satisfies the comic book fanatic in all of us. In some of the finest opening credits ever, we learned about the world events that lead up to this point. At number 6, Mr. Blue Sky, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. With the squad finally reassembled, James Gunn knew precisely how to start their second adventure, with a scenario that perfectly captures their chemistry. After an intriguing setup concerning Star-Lord's parents, we shift to the Guardians of the current day as they prepare for a task. There's a lot of Gunn's comedy, from Quill's displeasure at Gamora invading his gun-wielding domain to Drax's sensitive nipples. The definite scene stealer, though, is Baby Groot, who dances to Electric Light Orchestra's immensely charming Mr. Blue Sky, while his companions struggle for their lives in the backdrop. At number 5, Cab Ride, Deadpool. Deadpool's first solo adventure needed to portray his irreverence and chaos. Thankfully, we got the essence of Wade Wilson in the first few minutes. We watched the Mayhem's previous events after slow-motion scenes of destruction and meta-credits set to Juice Newton's Angel of the Morning. The first is the cab journey with Dopinder, during which Wade gives some romantic advice and finds he's forgotten most of his weaponry. The tone for Deadpool has already been masterfully set. Things are going to get delightfully brutal. At number 4, Nightcrawler's White House Attack, X2. Nightcrawler's strike on the White House didn't help the situation, but for us it's a breathtaking sequence. The combat choreography is superb. We can honestly watch Nightcrawler teleport, flip, spin, and smash adversaries all day. Furthermore, the operatic soundtrack provides the action in a huge epic scene. The attack is an act of war, warning of impending devastation. On the surface, this is a fun power-showing moment for the fan-favorite mutant, but on a world-building level, it quickly drew us into the film's politics. At number 3, a weathered hero, Logan. Logan's universe is far darker than any of the X-Men films. The audience is made aware of this from the start. A grizzled, tired Logan tries to negotiate with the gangsters who are attempting to steal the hubcaps off his limousine. The next fight is the first time we see what Wolverine's claws can actually do to someone, thanks to the R rating. It's visceral and breathtaking. However, the beginning is notable for more than its savagery. With his healing factor down, he's no longer the showy, unbeatable hero that we used to see. At number 2, the Mirror Dimension fight in Doctor Strange. Anyone familiar with the Master of Mystic Arts knew Doctor Strange would contain some bizarre moments. A disguised Ancient One pursues Caecilius and his companions after they murder Carmitage's librarian and take the ritual rules. The Ancient One almost wins the upper hand by locking them in the mirror dimension. As she attacks Caecilius' minions, the city block folds in on itself, employing the fan-like projections to smash them repeatedly. Not only does it look awesome, but it immediately piqued our interest in the hitherto unseen mystical side of Marvel. And at number 1, Spider titles, Spider-Man trilogy. With his Spider-Man trilogy, Sam Raimi advocated for opening title sequences in superhero movies. While the MCU didn't follow this pattern, his films benefited from it. Finally, you get something simple, a true spiderweb of visual effects accompanied by Danny Elfman's renowned theme, with the sequels featuring visual recaps of the predecessors. Overall, they were fantastic and provided a nostalgic delight. Well guys, that's it for this video. What'd you think about it? Let us know in the comments below. If you're new to our channel, be sure to sub and ring that bell to get notified about our latest videos. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.